everyone, welcome to week 4, module 4 of English Composition 2. Let's go over what you need to be doing this week. First of all, you need to work on the module 4 discussion. Again, as I've mentioned in other announcements, I'd really like to see a lot of participation in the forums. Be sure to post your initial response by Wednesday. And then after that, you should go back periodically to respond to people who have responded to you. So if you posted something and someone responded to you, don't ignore them, say something back to them. And then you should also respond to 2 other people to their initial post. So I'd like to see a real conversation going here. I don't want to see just simple, hey, great post. I want to see you actively participating. So please do that this week. If you need more research, I'd like you to click here, and this will bring you into the Washington State Community College library. There are tutorials there about how to do research from home, how to access OhioLink, and how to find journal articles. And I highly recommend you use this if you still need more credible sources. Google Scholar is great, but you may not be able to find everything that you need in Google Scholar. So if you're missing some sources, I would go here for sure. This week, you're going to be working on creating an annotated bibliography. As you can see, I have links to things where, how to do a APA format, how to do one MLA format, and then there's a couple of samples here. Let's look at the directions, okay? The annotated bibliography, you're going to need at least 10 relevant sources, and it has to be something, based on a DEI theme. And you're going to write a brief summary for each source. I would say 4 to 8 sentences for each source. And you also need to include full citations for each of these, annotations for each source. So you're going to be practicing analytical skills, communication skills, research skills, and it's going to help you with research methods, writing strategies, creating summaries, and citing sources. There's another link here that you can use about how to prepare an annotated bibliography. Make sure when you're going over your sources that you have read and understand all 10 of them. You don't need to read every word of very long sources. So like if you have a book on your topic, you should read the introduction and the preface, take a look at the table of contents. If you have a very long scholarly source, read the introduction and the conclusion. Just make sure you understand the main point of each source so you can adequately summarize it for this assignment. So criteria for success, this is worth 50 points. You're going to compile an annotated bibliography of at least 10 sources, print, internet, and/or primary sources. Make sure all these sources are relevant to your DEI themed topic or to your opposition's point of view. Avoid .com sites unless they are reputable news sources or you have the instructor's approval. Do not use Wikipedia or blogs. Do not number the list. Double space throughout the assignment, but do not add extra spaces between citations. Use correct citations, either MLA or APA. Write a 4 to 8 sentence summary for each source, and then make sure your list is alphabetized according to what appears first in the citation. So if you have questions about this assignment, obviously ask it in the questions about the annotated bibliography assignment. I will warn you, this is very time consuming. The sooner you can get started on writing your annotated bibliography, the better, because it can take a lot of time. This is probably, aside from maybe writing the actual essay, this is probably the one assignment that's going to take the most time. So please get started on it as soon as possible. And I hope you're still taking advantage of the virtual coffee house and getting to know your peers. And as usual, please check out the Module 4 survey at the end of the week and fill that out so that I have a sense of where everybody stands. on certain issues and whether or not you're understanding the concepts. It helps me a lot. Okay, well, I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Email me if you have an urgent question. Don't necessarily put it in the questions about the annotated bibliography assignment if you have an urgent question. Send me a message in the inbox or directly to my email address as usual. Have a great week, everyone. Thanks a lot for watching this video.